Hi guys! Happy October! Oh my gosh, are you guys excited for Halloween this year as I am? Okay, probably not because you have no idea what I have planned, but I know what I have planned. So that makes me, by default, more excited than you. But I promise you guys will all know everything later. Mostly, this video I wanted to make because I was inspired by my buddy Tyler, who also has his own YouTube channel, and I will put the link in the description. He made this video. 10 Halloween movies that I like, and why. As you can see, I am all ready for Halloween here in my humble abode. I have a little different perspective on what I like to watch for Halloween videos. I'm kind of more of a family-oriented, corny, Halloween, like, feel-good style of thing. I'm not so much into the gory, like, zombie stuff, you know, like some people are, and that's fine, to each his own, but this is my own personal, absolutely essential list of Halloween movies that I have to watch every year, or I have a poopy Halloween. And here they are in no particular order. First movie is The Blair Witch Project. Some of you might groan at that because it's like so 90s or whatever, but I really like it. I saw it when it first came out and on DVD, or well, VHS back then, I guess. Yeah, I'm old. And it scared the bejesus out of me because I lived in, you know, my mom's house, and my room was in the basement, and it was out in the middle of the woods, and it was all quiet, and that movie is just kind of got under my skin because, well, they're out in the middle of the woods all alone, and well, I was too, and I didn't like it. It made me very creeped out. And they just made a remake of that, and I don't know if it's still in theaters or not, and I never got a chance to watch it. So if you did see it, leave me in the comments, like, let me know if you saw it, if it was any good. Alright, the next movie that I absolutely love to watch Halloween is Sleepy Hollow. Tim Burton movie. Johnny Depp, Christina Ricci, yay. But you know, it's the legendary story of the Headless Horseman. He's got like the jack-o'-lantern pumpkin and all that, and I really like the feel of the movie because the filter that they use to film it, it's like, it's not quite sepia, but it's like the saturation is really low in the movie, and that gives it like a creepy tone, and I really like it. Plus, I mean, it's just spooky, and well, we love spooky at Halloween, right? That's kind of the point. And you can't go wrong with Tim Burton, right? Am I right? Am I right? Okay. Okay, the next essential Halloween movie on my list is House on Haunted Hill, and I don't mean the remake from the 90s with Chris Kattan and all that crap. I'm talking about the original one with Vincent Price. Love it. I've been watching it since I was like 8. I was raised on old horror movies, what can I say? I see why it was scary for its time. It's probably pretty tame, you know, by today's standards, but I enjoy it. You know, these people, they get locked in this house, there's no way out, you know, they have to stay there all night, and it's supposedly haunted, and there's like murders going on and all this stuff. I don't know, I've just always really enjoyed it. It puts me in a spooky mood. It's one of those really nice ones I like to make popcorn and watch, you know, with the lights off during a thunderstorm type of thing. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. The original one. The original Vincent Price. The next one on my list I know is going to elicit an eruption of cheers throughout the entirety of the world, because I'm pretty sure everyone who's ever one who would make one of these videos and one of these lists, this movie would be on that list. Hocus Pocus. And if for some reason you've never seen this movie, or if you don't like this movie, I just don't even know what to say right now. And I'm pretty sure I don't need to explain to you why it's an essential Halloween movie, because I think it's everyone's essential Halloween movie, because it's an essential Halloween movie. It's Hocus Pocus! I mean, come on! Speaking of which, I actually have a new candle out called the Sanderson Sisters, and it's a triple layered candle, one layer for each sister. One looks and is the color of and smells like, you know, each sister's personality. I'm just throwing that out there in case nobody's aware of it. So yeah, that's how much I love this movie. I made a freaking candle based on the movie. And shameless self-promotion. Moving on. The next one on the list, this one's actually pretty high on my list as far as like if I had to rank them in order. And some of you might laugh at me, but some of you might be like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. R.L. Stine's The Haunting Hour. Don't think about it. Not a big fan of Emily Osmond particularly. I like some of the stuff that she's been in, but this, she's like this goth girl, and they gothed her up for this, and she's a good representative of, you know, some of the stuff that like a goth person, you know, person who likes horror stuff would go through, you know, in high school. So it's something I can relate to, something probably a lot of you guys could relate to. And she has to deal with like the preppy popular girl, you know, and there's like a Halloween dance, there's a Halloween party, you know, they're running around scaring each other. And in Tobin Bell is actually in the movie. Tobin Bell, if you don't know who that is the guy from Saw. You know, like, you want to play a game, you have to find the key. Jigsaw, that guy. And it's just kind of a family fun type of thing. I wouldn't say 100% family fun, because honestly it gets a little bit creepy and gruesome. Like the end part actually freaks me out. I have trouble watching the end of this movie. Mostly I just like kind of the first 3/4 of it, because it just sort of puts me in the spirit and makes me happy. I don't know why. But it's funny because every time I watch this movie, I recognize a lot of the decorations. I'm like, hey, I have that. Hey, I have that. I know exactly where they bought that. Like all the decorations, because I have so much, you know, decor and Halloween decorations. And if you're a goth or love Halloween, you know what I'm talking about, because Halloween is the time to shop for decor for us. So that movie, if you watch it, you might recognize a lot of the stuff if you do a lot of the same kind of shopping that I do. And it's just fun. And there's a Papa John's plug in it, which I find hilarious. I've always found it hilarious, being a long-time employee of Papa John's. I'm just like, Papa John's. So moving on, next movie on my list, of course, Halloween. John Carpenter's Halloween, not like the Rob Zombie Halloween, not any of the remakes or sequels or whatever. The original Halloween with Donald Pleasance and Jamie Lee Curtis. Absolutely must watch it every single year. I've been watching it every year. I wish I could say since the 70s when it came out, but I wasn't alive yet. So ever since I've known of the movie, I've been watching it every single year because, yeah, definitely puts you in the Halloween mood. Serial killer movies don't bother me. They don't scare me because it's like a person. But Michael Myers somehow is like this weird supernatural, can get shot 5 times and fall out a window and like stabbed and still be okay. I don't know. But it's also kind of creepy to think about, you know, someone like stalking you in the night in like your little safe, sleepy town when you're just like trying to do your thing and like take care of kids and you're all alone. I don't know. And the Halloween theme is amazing. I played on the piano and I learned it by ear, and like that's my favorite thing to play on the piano, so yay! Another Halloween movie that I absolutely love is The Haunting. Now, there's a remake of this one too, The Haunting of Hill House, I believe, and it's based on a book, The Haunting of Hill House, I think. But this is the original one. Again, I'm all about the originals when it comes to like the classic horror movie thing. I don't want to tell you a lot because I don't want to give away in case you decide to watch it, but it's just kind of like a psychological gets in your head thing. Like, it's not gruesome, it's not like, oh, it's a ghost story, or oh, it's vampires or werewolves or whatever. These people, you know, go to the haunted house, kind of the stereotypical thing, but like the house is like alive and, you know, you hear stuff. And I just really like the way that it was shot because it's really effective. For someone like me who appreciates stuff like this, is like they bring the camera uncomfortably close to like the wall or the door, something that you're hearing a sound coming from that you really would like not want to be close to in real life, so it kind of makes you go like, get me away from this thing, what are you doing? So I think that's a really effective form of cinematography when it comes to making an actual scary movie, and that's why, you know, it's not exactly fun-loving and family-friendly. I mean, it's not family-friendly, but, you know, I just think it's kind of creepy, and I don't know, it's one of those ones, it's another one of those ones, made popcorn, watch during the storm with the lights off with candles kind of thing, you know. Watch it in conjunction with House on Haunted Hill, that'd make a really good night of classic horror. Another movie that is on my absolute watch this every Halloween list is Casper. I love Casper. I saw it in theaters when it came out in the 90s and I've been in love with it ever since. So great. That's definitely a family-friendly movie for those of you with kids, and you probably already know about it if you have kids anyway because it's like there. But I don't know, I just love it. I love how they did it. It's not particularly Halloween-y. I mean, there's like a Halloween dance involved and everything, but it's just like fun, spooky. I don't know, I like it. It puts me in the spirit a little bit. You guys are probably wondering where this one was on the list, and so you guys can release your breaths of anticipation, exhale happily to know that I'm about to say The Nightmare Before Christmas. Of course, right? Yay! Everybody knows The Nightmare Before Christmas is like your ideal Christmas/Halloween movie. Nobody really knows which one it qualifies as, so it might as well just be both, right? Watch it for Halloween, watch it again for Christmas. Hoot and a holler, good time. Definitely a good movie, you know, about Halloween Town and Jack Skellington and, you know, stuff. I don't need to tell you, you guys know. It makes my list. Yay. And my very last movie that definitely makes my movies to watch at Halloween list, guys probably haven't heard of it. It's sort of a lesser known movie, at least from what I've noticed. It's called When Good Ghouls Go Bad. It's about a town they're afraid to celebrate Halloween because of this kid who essentially was a goth kid who got bullied, and he got like trapped in a kiln like some amount of years ago, I don't remember. He supposedly will do bad things if the town like celebrates Halloween, so they're like afraid to celebrate Halloween. I actually haven't seen it in a while because I didn't have it on DVD until recently, so that's what I can remember about it, and I definitely intend to watch it this year. But it's fun. It's another one of those sort of family-friendly things, and it has a happy ending. It has a good happy ending, and it actually kind of makes you tear up a little bit at the end. It's kind of one of those oddly heartwarming movies. It also puts you in the Halloween spirit, and that's why I like it. I really like it. It's kind of cheesy, but it's fun. Alright guys, so that is my 10 favorite Halloween movies video. Sorry for all the hand motions. I've had a lot of caffeine, okay? Leave me alone. I'm like Marina Joyce. Sorry if that was in poor taste. It's just supposed to be funny. Don't take me too seriously with that. Alright, and just a couple last things. I wanted to let you guys know I have a lot of new Halloween candles out, and I'm having a sale until the end of October. Use coupon code HALLOW25 on my Etsy store or my shop website for 25% off everything. So if you buy 4 candles, you're actually getting 1 for free. That's what that kind of amounts to. So I just want to let you guys know about that. Also, big deal, this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the video, planning a super special, awesome, epic, super top secret Halloween video. It's not going to be up for a couple of weeks yet because it's a lot of work, and Mike and I are working like round the clock on it to get it done. But it's definitely going to be a huge deal, and I just want to let you guys know. Definitely look forward to the Halloween video this year because it's gonna be so cool. It's not like anything I've ever done before, and I really hope that you guys are gonna like it. I'm pretty sure you're going to, and I'm putting a lot of work into it, so at least come and watch it just to support me, even if you're like, that's kind of sucks. I've been working on it for like a month already, and I still have lots of work to do. So I'm working really hard to make it really special for you guys. Alright, if you guys feel like doing this tag, feel free, post a link to your video in the comments so that I can see it and see what your guys' favorite Halloween movies are, and then I can watch some of them and expand my repertoire. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I love you all so much. Mwah. And happy early Halloween. Bye!